Okay, since the LR banners stay the same exact format for every single anniversary, let's go ahead and just talk about all of the units that are going to be on it. So we have Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, we have GT Super Saiyan 4 Goku, who are going to be on the turn or the top. I almost want to say tournament title every single time. The top Carnival Summon banner, and then Vegito is going to be on the Dokkanfest. We can see that on the top left that they give the logo, and it's a Super Vegito at the bottom. But let's go ahead and check the banner. So we can just go ahead and knock out a couple options. Super Vegito is going to be here. The side banner unit that drops with him is going to be here as well. Then it's going to take the part 1 Dokkanfest of the previous year. So if we go ahead and look at that, the part 1 of the Dokkanfest of the worldwide celebration of last year is going to be Super Saiyan Trio. So that is who is going to be here instead of Texamasu. Then it's going to take the previous LR from the part 1 of the, again, previous anniversary. So take AJ Broly and then just put it on top of the Super Saiyan duo. Then we have Cooler, who is going to be the part 1 Dokkanfest of the previous anniversary on top of the one that we already got. And basically you just take Texamasu and you put them on top of Cooler. Then it's going to have most likely the Tech Gods as well, just because of the fact that they're easying. Then we also have the 5th year anniversary fusions as well. So honestly, this is where the part where like it's a little bit hard to predict, just because of the fact that the LRs definitely do work, because Super Vegito is going to link well with the fusions for sure. But on top of that, they might just do Tech Gods and then physical Super Saiyan 4s, not only because of the fact that part 1 is going to have Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but also because of the fact that it has the fusions, of course. So figure that you take those two units and just drop them in instead. So that last like LR position or near Tech Vegito is probably going to be open. Then we have the final 3 units basically. And if we go ahead and look at Majin Buu Saga, there is definitely a couple options that they could throw in. I wouldn't be surprised if STR Vegito is thrown in, as if we're talking about specifically the TUR. I wouldn't be surprised if the AGL Super Vegito, who is highly likely to get a Super EZA, can be thrown in as well. And then again, it's just whoever the EZA is going to be in that last position as too, right? Because that's how it always works, is that whoever is going to EZA is going to come back on these banners. It's the reason why they don't make extra banners for them. But that's going to be part 1. Then we can go ahead and look at the other part 1, which is just going to be the other banner. And this one is a little bit harder to predict because, of course, it's, like I said, it's going to have Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Blue Vegeta, so we don't know how the format is going to specifically work. But if we look at how it's going to look like last year, let's say that the top is going to have the 2 LRs and we just knock out one of the LRs from here, right? So it's going to have Super Saiyan 4 Goku and the brand new Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. Then it's going to take the part 1 of the worldwide celebration unit of last year. So instead of it being Trunks, I could see it being the Tech Broly instead. It could easily be that for sure. Then again, it's going to be the part. I believe this is the part 2 of the Carnival. But the weird thing was that Goku and Kid Gohan released at the same time, so that's the reason why. So if we go ahead and look at part 1 of last year for the anniversary, it would just be basically physical Gogeta just replacing Kid Gohan, right? Then it's going to be the part 1 of the so instead of it being Cooler, it's going to, again, just be the worldwide celebration of last year. So again, you just take Trunks and then you just kind of cover it, Metal Cooler with that, and that's just going to be how it is. That, or it could be future Gohan, because remember that during the worldwide celebration, they dropped both Carnivals at the same time, and it's just truly up to them. Then it's going to have whatever the other LRs that are going to fit the theming. I think there is just clear and obvious choices for this. And it's just going to be which one is it? It's the Universe Survival Saga LRs. I think there's a really high likelihood that the Int 5 Int Universe 7 units. So let me just pull up, because I forgot to bring this up beforehand. I need to look up Universal, or not, I can just look up Representatives Universe 7. So Again, we like all of these LRs past here are just going, or not there. Like right, nope, right here. These LRs could just be more Universal Survival Saga LRs. UI Goku could probably stay here. But if we could see a return of the Team Universe 7 LR, we could see a return of the Android 17 and Golden Frieza. We could also see a return of I think that would be about it. Well, I guess who would be like something that would work for GT? Maybe Omega Shenron. Like the thing is that he obviously he wouldn't work with the GT unit, which is Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So I don't think there's a really likelihood of that dropping. But let's just go ahead and look at it though, so that way we can just look at and discuss it. Let's see. Can we go ahead and just get Omega and just get GT as the link and then see. I don't like they don't really drop Carnival LRs for GT. All we got was literally Omega Shenron, so I don't think that will return anyone else. I guess who would work if it's like not Carnival? Like who would be the gold coin? Like again, there's just nothing. Maybe Int Super Saiyan, or not Super Saiyan, the Int GT opening. So it's Goku, Pan, and Trunks, but they're pretty old. I don't know if they would want to fill up the position of that banner with that. It definitely could have that though. I wouldn't. We'll have to see. Then for the remaining 3 SSRs, it's just going to be mostly on what they EZA. We know for a fact it's not GT, so we have to assume it's probably going to be the Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super, either EZAs or Super EZAs. So I'm not really sure what side banner unit would fit that though. Let's see if we can find any that just like pop out to us. Yeah, the main issue is that like they're just all. Oh, I know who they could do. They could do these guys. If they want to EZA, well, no, because they're GT. I forgot. Because of the board, it tells us specifically that they're not going to be doing that. It has to be specifically Majin Buu Saga, or it has to be Dragon Ball Super. So let's see. I need to pull that up real quick. So Majin Buu Saga, there's a really high likelihood that West Supreme Kai and then the other Kai, which is Kibito Kai, could also EZA as well. Both of them could definitely work, especially if this guy gets like a Patara support, you know, just kind of similar to the new side banner unit that dropped with, where is he? Well, that dropped with Buhan. I think he was STR, right? Yeah, this one. Because remember, he works with Majin Buu Saga and Patara. We could just see like an exact copy of that, but for Kibito Kai as well. That's kind of like the only 3 that I'm thinking of. And remember, Majin Buu Saga has like so many spots on that board that we were talking about. It could easily be those units for sure. But that's about it. I can't really see anything else that's like popping off to me. Maybe like AGL, or any of the Ultimate Gohans, because they can easily get super EZAs. They've been out for a while. But yeah, and then is there anything on the? No, because we already talked about both. We talked about both. I don't think it would be super. So yeah, and then let's go ahead and I think that's about it though. It should just be that exact thing. Like I said, they follow the same exact format every single time. So literally you just move some of these units down to different positions, and then it's just like, okay, Gogeta goes here, Trunks goes here, Int Kid Gohan goes here. Like it's mostly just that, right? It's just mostly just moving units down a bit. Anyways though, let me know what you guys think. Who are you most excited to return? Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.